Hey everyone! So, do you use a Beauty Blender sponge to apply your makeup? Well, if you do, how clean is your Beauty Blender? Is it this clean? Or does it have makeup residue all over it because it got stained from your foundation? Well, today I am here to tell you that you don't have to live with a stained Beauty Blender sponge. You can get it clean. If you've been cleaning your Beauty Blender sponge the way you clean your brushes, then you may be using baby shampoo to try to clean your Beauty Blender. Well, baby shampoo is not going to cut it with the Beauty Blender sponge because it just is not enough to break down the residue. Like on brushes, brush hairs are made out of completely different types of material, so the sponge is much more prone to staining. So I have found something that will clean your Beauty Blender sponge and won't break the bank. Sure, you can go to Sephora and buy the Beauty Blender sponge cleanser that they sell, but it's very, very expensive and you really don't need to spend all that money on that. You know, save the money that you would have from not buying that cleanser and buy yourself a new lipstick or a new eyeshadow or something instead. What I did was I found something that works great, and it is no accident that I chose what I did, because what I did was I looked to see what the ingredients were in the Beauty Blender sponge cleanser, and then I looked for something else that had pretty much the same ingredients in it. And I tested it out and it works great. It removes every trace of makeup from my sponge, and I did have some staining on there, so if your sponge is stained and you're thinking to yourself, oh yeah, but I've got all kinds of built up staining on here, whatever you're going to show me isn't going to work, it'll work. Well, at least I shouldn't say that. It should work because it worked for me, and what I'm about to show you is very inexpensive and it works great, and you can find it pretty much at any discount store, any supermarket, any drugstore, and what it is Tone bar soap. And this usually comes as like a 2-pack, and I think it's like $2 and change. I think that's what I paid for it. And all you do is, this is the one that's still in the box because I didn't want to show you the wet one because I just washed my Beauty Blender sponge just now. All you do is you wet the soap, and your sponge may already be wet if you just used it to apply your makeup. If you didn't just use it, wet your sponge with nice warm water, and you know, make sure it's good and saturated, and then take the sponge and just scrub it on the soap wherever the area of staining is, and then just squeeze it and rinse it out under the water. If it's still stained, just do it again, and you're gonna find that it doesn't really take a lot of effort to get it clean, and it works great. So that is it. That's just what I wanted to show you today because it works for me. See you later, you guys. Bye.